It is 5 minutes till showtime, Paul Paredes. Paul Paredes says it's showtime. Ted Courtney. I never. Are we live streaming right now? God damn it. That's what I said, bro. Mario Lopez. Little Fexy Fetadrine, better known as Ted. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, at Brigett's Last Laugh here at Tickle Your Bone Weekly Comedy Festival. Welcome to the show. Please put your hands together for your host, Mr. Sean McCarthy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're a wonderful crowd. Thank you very much. Welcome to Tickle Your Bone Weekly Comedy Festival here at Brigett's Last Laugh, home of Veal Taco Tuesday. Kids. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal tacos. Welcome to the show. We have another weekly installment here of our weekly comedy festival. We have 7 of the funniest comedians we could find in a Home Depot parking lot looking for work. Is this thing on? I said veal tacos. Welcome to the Poconos. My name is Lou. And we have a new bartender. I think her name's Mary. It could be Contrary. It could be Barry. But we have a new bartender, so be super nice to her. She's a nice young lady. God damn it, I forgot her name. Let's hear it for the man on sound back there, Ted. Little effects of Fetadrine, we call him. That's so stupid. I brought my dog tonight. I'll bring him up later. Little Waylon. He's hanging out with me. I can't leave him home right now because my wife's not there, and I don't want him to be home alone. I can't leave my dog alone at all. I know. I literally take him everywhere. It's been fucking awesome. I just walk in, I just have my arm, and every time I go somewhere, people just yeah, come on in. I walked into a bank vault. I fucking walked to the back room at fucking Highlighter. It's just whatever. The dog gets me in. It's fucking awesome. I'd like to mention a few people that we love immensely, that we call sponsors, but they don't really give us money, but we like to give them shout outs because we are live right now on a live stream on MySpace. Old school. So stupid. We are live streaming, and we're on YouTube right now. But you can go to our website, www.tickleyourbone.com, and Tickle Your Bone Comedy on YouTube. Go there and click and subscribe because we're trying to get a bunch of subscribers, and we get a bunch of views. We're almost close to being able to monetize. Then we could make some money and pay all the comics and then get a really good crack habit. Thank you very much for supporting crack habits. But I'd like to give a big shout out to some people that we love dearly. And these guys are killing it. If you guys like bagels, go see my friend Charles at Bagelfeld. Oh, my God, they're killing the game. They got voted best bagel outside of New York City, which is kind of a big deal. And I'm a Jew. They're a great bagel. So go see Bagelfeld's at 29th Street and Thomas. They're great. And, and you all know Carrie Medina. She's a comic. She's at Crescent Hair Salon. She will make you beautiful. Go see Carrie Medina, especially if you're ugly. But all the ugly people are actually at the bar. We only allow good-looking people in here. If you're ugly, you're not allowed in the showroom. We love LGBTQ, and we're not racist. But if you're ugly, get the fuck out of this room right now. That's how you guys know you're good-looking. Hey, if you have anything solar and you need it cleaned, go see Complete Solar Cleaning with Lyndon. He's a great guy. And then I have to say this 15, 20 times every hour. Living spaces and trails. I got to say that. And, go see Tina Sanchez. She's in Mesa. I fucking never remember her link, but she's doing hair cutting and tattoos, and I always say she'll tattoo hair on your head. Anyway, that's it. That joke wasn't ever funny. There you go. 2 Jews walked into a bar and bought it. L'chaim. Right. This is that joke in on Espanol. Dos judeos entraron a una bar y que puedo. Okay. I am a Jew. Okay. Let's give a big shout out to Sunny Slope Stevie Ray Vapes so that you can get these. These are great. These are just off Hatcher and 7th Avenue. You see a big spray painted sign on some corrugated metal. It says vapes. But these are legit. This is medical meth with CBDs and pine sulfur terps. And this is fentanyl with pine sulfur terps. And these will get you lit. These are like $5. You go see them. Or if you ain't got herpes or COVID, you can hit these. What's that? We'll pass this around, sister. You know what's up. Some kids call that the Chris Farley because the up and down, but you guys remember John Belushi. This is we call the speedball. We got the up and the down right here. All right. And sometimes I get stoned and I forget what I was doing. I'd like to talk about a few people that don't sponsor us, but we love. Go get a bagel at Bagelfelds. I'm just kidding. See that I got stoned. 2 Jews walked into a bar. Did I do that one? Oh yeah, poor people in fucking. I'll tell you what. That fucking. There's still wars going on in fucking Ukraine and Russia. Russia's still in Ukraine and Hamas and fucking the Jews in Palestine are fighting over there. Gaza. This is tragic shit, folks. I'll tell you why. Because you know what it's based on? A border, and it's just unfortunate. Because people only hate who's on the other side of the border. Let me tell you a short story. When I was a kid, I lived in Massachusetts. Anybody from Connecticut was a fucking asshole. Because they were right next door. Anybody from Florida, we were like, hey, that's cool. There must be somewhere cool. Because they were way the fuck over there. And that's what's horrible. Every fucking war is people just fighting with the assholes that live next door. It's stupid. They don't really hate each other. It's just like you're on the other side of that border, that made-up line that no one really, Mother Nature didn't make. We just pretended there's a line there. You can't come over here. Now I got to throw a bomb on you. What is that about? Very short-sighted, right? There's a troop, there's a true story. There's a band of monkeys called bonobos, and anytime and she knows, anytime like another bunch of bonobos come in their turf, instead of having a war, they all just fuck, and they go, okay, you tired, you good, you come? All right, we'll see you later, guys. That's exactly what happens. Bonobo monkeys. So my point is, I think they should just, like the Ukrainians and Russians, they should just fuck. Jews and Palestinians, they should just fuck. Oh my God, the world's gonna blow up just saying that. Don't say those two things together. Don't say those two things together. All right. Okay. Oh, be careful. Last week, someone parked in the back parking lot, didn't lock their car, and apparently someone installed an 8-track. So, yeah. So I can't even use those things. So stupid. Anyway, all right. So moving forward, I've been on stage for 7 minutes, and whether or not I'm killing the game on Instagram tomorrow, I'm going to put a picture of me like this and say, Tickle your bone, killing it. There you go. Thank you. So stupid. And, it was Veterans Day, so let's remember to support the troops, folks. All the troops. Dance troops, Girl Scout troops, Iraqi troops. Come on, I said all the troops. Who's the asshole? I am. Okay. Sure, it's all fun and games, so it's their troops. We're going to do those jokes later, and that's it. Okay, we're fine. We're moving forward. I just have a few things that I remember. We do have a fantastic and wonderful show tonight, and we have a bunch of newer comics. And when I say newer, because I mean newer like as in younger. They're, I believe, under the age of 12, most of these comics on tonight's show. They all paid for our comedy class, and we taught them how to do dick jokes. Of course, just dick jokes about dogs, so it's cute. No, I think most of the comics on the show tonight are under 30, which is exciting. Because now I'm like their fucking crazy dad that has a coat problem. My kids are funny, you guys better laugh. Is that Rayboi walking in? Mr. Rayboi, what's up? All right. So we have 7 of the funniest people, like I said, we can find at Home Depot parking lot, and we're very excited about some of these comedians. Some of them we're not too excited about, but we just need to fill time, and I'll give you guys a wink, like who that is, to go smoke when they're on. You're so. Did you see when I winked as soon as I went on? I was like, you guys should go smoke for this. I keep the bar right here so these kids look good. Stupid. Are you vaping, Aldo? That better be a Sunny Slope Stevie Ray vape you're vaping. Cool. All right, cool. Is that the Texas Flood OG or the Double Trouble Kush?
Double Trouble Kush.
There you go, bro. It's so stupid. All right, let's look up Steve. Okay, anyway. All right, so we're going to kick off the show with one of our longtime favorites. This kid is smooth, and he looks like a matinee idol. And I believe he still works at Stand Up Live. So if you want to get something overpriced served to you by a guy who's funnier than what you'll see on the stages there, go see him there, or you can see him here for free. But we love him dearly. Please put your hands together for Mr. Savaan Patel. Saavan. Oh, son of a...
That's right. He said it wrong. You said it wrong every time. I hate you. I hate you so much. You will never be forgiven, white man. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just messing around. No, my name is Saavan. Yeah, no one gets it right. You have to develop an alias when no one gets it right. You know, like every time I go get takeout, I just say, yeah, I'm here to pick up an order for Sam. And they know I'm lying. Everyone knows this face doesn't belong to Sam. But they appreciated that. Thank you for lying. I don't know what your real name is, but I was going to mess it up. I'm like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. My name's Harichandra Mukherjee. Figure it out. I'm not going to do that. All right, I just want my fried rice. That's all. Your name's not that important. I just embrace whatever I get, you know. I give people one chance, and whatever they say, that's who I am. My name's Saavan. Was that solvent? Yep, you nailed it. That's exactly what I did for roll call in high school. Like, Savon, here. Savannah, here. Saddam, Allahu Akbar. It didn't matter. Yeah, my name's Saavan. I'm Indian. Thank you very much. One person. I feel like I did see an Indian in the back earlier. Am I wrong about that? I'm not? Hell yeah. See? We recognize
Multiracial here, very multiracial.
We know, we recognize our own kind. What's your name, man? What's it? What is it? No, don't do that to me. Don't. We do that to all the non-Browns, okay? No, we can't do it to each other. What is it? What is it for real? Hemant. All right, cool. I said that correctly. Yeah. What do you do for a living, Hemant? Software developer? Okay, that's cool. What's so funny, guys? That's not funny at all. Fucking racist. What was that? What did you say? No. All right, take it easy, man, please. All right, we can say it, not you. Software developer, and you also own a motel on the side? Not yet? There we go. That's the correct answer. I don't know why Indians, we love to own motels. It's just what we do. It's specifically a thing that Patels do. I'm a Patel, so you can trust me. We even have our own catchphrase. It goes like this: hotels, motels, Patels. It's completely true. I grew up in a motel. It was a poor neighborhood. It's completely true, yeah. I told you. The joke comes from a real place. It wasn't like a nice motel. It was like pretty run down. That's the difference between a hotel and a motel. Like at a hotel, you get room service. At a motel, you get serviced in your room. You know, you rent by the hour paying cash. You said nice. That's disgusting. No. Yeah. Hotels, motels, patels. Growing up Indian is like, it's pretty weird growing up Indian. The first time I ever had an identity crisis was in 3rd grade. It's true, we were in school and we were learning about the Indians. And all my friends were asking me, like, so, Saavan, what tribe are you part of? And I didn't want to look stupid. So I was just like, I don't know. And they're like, what do you mean you don't know? I was like, well, yeah, I'm Indian, but my parents don't dress like that. And then I went home and I asked my parents. I was like, guys, what tribe are we part of? They're like, we come from a line of sugarcane farmers. And then I went to school the next day and I see that sugarcane farmers is nowhere in the textbook. So for the rest of 3rd grade, I just told everyone that I was a sugarcane farmer from the Cherokee tribe. You know how confusing it was for me on days where we had to take standardized tests? Because they'll ask you questions like your name, your birthday, and then you get to the ethnicity question. And I had to do process of elimination on it. You know, I'd be like, oh, African American? I know I'm not that because the entire school is black. Right, that's obvious. Pacific Islander? Well, I don't even know what that means, so I'm not even going to entertain that one. Caucasian? I'm not white because I want the black kids to like me. Right, that left American Indian, which sounds correct, or Asian American, which feels correct. And I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to bubble in the one that said other, and I wrote, you tell me. Whenever you figure it out, let me know. I figured it out eventually, though. I've been going through a rough time. I've had a depression. Everybody in here with depression? Yeah. Hell yeah. You have Sean's happy. He gets a dog, and then everything's fine. Maybe that's what I need to get a dog. Yeah, depression's, it's whatever though, you know. Depression is it's the common cold of mental illness. You know, like you're probably gonna get it at some point. You don't wanna be around people who have it. and chances are someone you love gave it to you. What is depression really? Depression just means that you're not that afraid of dying. That's all it means, right? Like, I'm not gonna kill myself, but I'm also not gonna pay for health insurance, right? Like, if they find a tumor in me, just leave it in. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get superpowers. That was maybe a little too dark. I don't know. I think my entire family's like, they have mental health problems, but they don't know. Like, I don't even think my mom believes in mental health. You know, she's just like, you have depression, anxiety. That stuff is just in your head. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, how do you miss the point? How do you run into the point and you still miss it? I don't know. I have anxiety. Working on that. It's getting better though, you know. Like, I used to not be able to do stand-up because I had anxiety, but now it's like a good anxiety. Like, it's very scary, but it still feels really good. It's like anal. Uh-huh. Shannon's like, yeah. What else is going on, though? I don't know. I was talking to my mom earlier today. She's an asshole. No, I'm kidding. She's not. She loves me. But, like, she just doesn't know how to show it. You know what I mean? Like you, sir. Do you talked to your mom recently? Yeah. How do you know your mom loves you?
Whatever the Ouija board said.
Whatever the Ouija board says? Is she dead? Okay, sorry. Just gonna go this way. No, my mom loves me. It's just she doesn't know how to show it, you know? Like, she'll call me and she's like, she won't say I love you, but she'll just be like, oh, so would you even care if I died? Like, that's how she shows it. But yeah, she's hanging in there. She wants me to get married. I'm 28, and I know it's my time, but, like, I don't know. I'm not ready for it. She got an arranged marriage. That's what my parents had, which is horrible. I hate arranged marriage. I hate the entire concept of it. It's really hard to believe your parents wanted you when they never even wanted each other. Like, their first date was just a job interview. They were both just like, yeah, I'm underqualified. I don't meet any of the requirements, and I lied on my bio data, but I'm not going to tell you that. And then at their wedding, they were just like, you know, I vow to tolerate this person's behavior until death do us part, and I hope they go first. It's like, I don't want that. I want something real, right? I jerk off to Nicholas Sparks movies. Something real. She's like, you need to get married. You need to marry an Indian. I'm like, you've divorced 2 of them. Like, what do we... The system is broken, all right? We got to try something else. My sister's, like, the favorite child. She did everything right. She, like, went to college and graduated, got a job, moved out, got a boyfriend, traveled the world, and now she might get a house, right? And I'm just over here like, at least I'm funny. But yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's going perfectly fine. She used to, anyone in here get spanked as a kid? Yeah, everybody? Oh, wow, that's surprising, actually. I always thought that white people just didn't get spanked. And yeah. And then I did a joke about it, and all the white people got mad at me. They're like, because I thought that you guys just got grounded. And they were like, no, we get wooden spoons and stuff. Yeah, a belt. Hell yeah. You guys need therapy. We all need therapy. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with this. The first time I saw a gun was out here in Phoenix. I was at work, and this guy comes in immediately pissed off. He's like, I'm so mad. I went to the Phoenix Zoo the other day, and they told me I couldn't bring my gun with me. Don't you think that's bullshit? I was like, yes. Like, don't ask me. Because a gun is a lot like a vagina. If you have one, I'll say whatever you want me to say. I want 0 hiccups in this interaction. All right, my name is Saavan Patel. Thank you guys so much.
Let's hear it for Sam Paul. Saavan Patel. Let's hear it for that hot shit. I love him so much. Fucking ridiculously good looking. Hey, this is my dog Waylon, and he wanted to tell a few jokes. All right, go ahead, buddy. Yeah. This is one of his favorite jokes. He goes. It's rough out there. Rough, get it? Rough. Stupid. What do you do with a dog with no legs? What? Take him for a drag. What? What do you call a dog with no legs? What? Doesn't matter, he ain't coming. It's dark humor. I did take him to Hollywood because I thought he can talk. And it's true. Took him to a big Hollywood producer, and I said, my dog should be in movies, he could talk. And they said, yeah, right. And I said, go ahead, ask him anything. And they said, what's on a house? And he went, roof. And he said, well, who's the greatest baseball player of all time? And he went, roof. And then the dude's like, get out of my office, you fakers. And we walked out, and Waylon was all bummed out. And he said, should I have said DiMaggio? Thank you, I'll be here all week. Try the veal tacos. So that's Waylon. Okay, I because this dog, I've had him for like since September 24th, month and a half. I haven't written a new joke. I haven't fucking done nothing. I barely vacuum my house. I just spend so much time with him. I just gave up on everything. So all you comics that are getting like wrong show dates and I'm behind, blame Waylon. Blame this little son of a bitch that kept me from murdering so many motherfuckers. I swear to God. Every day I chose murder, and I look at him and he goes, Dad, don't do it. I love you. All right. This is the best. All right, listen. All right. This next comic, I actually bought a chupacabra off his family when I was 16. And it was from Sinaloa, so it was a very gentle and calm one. A lot of people, when you buy a chupacabra, they want to defang it and declaw it. You can't do that, especially the ones from Tijuana. Go with someone like in South Mexico. But this next cat, he's a first-generation Mexican, but I did buy a chupacabra off his Uncle Louis back in the day. Please put your hands together for one of our favorite comedians of all time, Mr. Eduardo Cruz.
Hi, everybody. Hola. How are you? Yeah, so my name is Eddie Cruz. I am a first-generation American. Thank you. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. I love it. You know, I love it. When I turned, actually, all that really means is growing up, whenever your friends would ask you if your parents were illegal, you would lie, you know? Up until I turned 21, they were undocumented, you know? We don't use the word illegal in my house. We use undocumented. So when I turned 21, I sponsored them so they could become residents and eventual citizens. Next year, they'll be 5 years residents, so that means that they'll be able to, you know, apply for their citizenship, which is a big deal, which is cool. So, like, every once in a while, you know, we'll be, like, at the dinner table, and I'll just fucking, me and my brother will just quiz them out of nowhere, you know? Like, real quick, like, when was the Declaration of Independence signed? Sir? That's right. He was there. He was there. That's... He gave that big old John Hancock, you know what I mean? I got you. He's right. July 4th, 1776, you know what I mean? You know, he was actually with Paul Revere when he was like, the British are coming. The British are coming. He lit the one lantern to let them know they were coming by sea, you know what I mean? No, but it's fun. It's fun, you know. I love history. I remember growing up in high school learning about the Roaring '20s, you know. I was excited for my Roaring '20s. It's been dog shit, you know. 2020 started with, I don't know if you guys remember COVID, you know. You know what I mean, right? Never forget. Never forget COVID. And it's all been downhill, you know what I mean? It's all been downhill. You know, the world's, if anything, it's worse than ever right now. We have, like Sean mentioned, you know, we have Russia and Ukraine going at it, Palestine and Israel going. It's crazy out there, you know? And here I am in this world with no bitches, you know? So who's really suffering out here, you know? You feel me, Rayboi? You know? I know he don't feel me. He pulls, you know, not me. I get pulled over, They're like, sir, do you have papers? And I'm like, yes. You see, we get pulled over for different reasons, Rayboi. Nah, but it's cool. It's cool. Being 25 it's got its perks. My back, I literally, no bullshit, pulled my back doing nothing. That's how I know I'm getting old. That's how I know I'm getting old. I did absolutely nothing and my back hurts. And my back hurts. I was going to talk about something else. Very unprofessional of me. Let me look through my notes real quick. Oh, yes. I talked about the Roaring 20s. That's right. What happened? That's right, dude. I'm professional as fuck. No, but I kind of grew up in the ghetto. I'm not talking about like South Central or anything like that. I grew up in Glendale. You know what I mean? Right by Maryvale, or as we called it, Murdervale. You feel me? What? It's cool. You see crazy shit. Shit you don't see like in Scottsdale. North Phoenix. Like I remember going. There's a McDonald's right there on 59th and Bethany. Walked in. Moses knows what's up. Walked in. A motherfucker's charging his phone through a roof outlet. That's how you know you're struggling. You know what I mean? You're charging your phone with the fucking roof outlet. Could never be me. I'm ashamed. I have shame. These people don't have shame no more. The other day my friend was like, she's gay, but she was eating Chick-fil-A, so it didn't make sense. And she was like, do I hate gay people? I'm like, I don't know. How many times do you eat it? She was like, oh, just once a day. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I guess you don't really hate gay people if you only eat it once. If you eat it twice, they might disgust you, But damn, you good? Who's choking back there? I can't see. But if you eat Chick-fil-A, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, if you eat Chick-fil-A for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're homophobic. You feel me? That's a new joke. I'm trying it. What you think, Aldo? Thank you. No, that's life. You're gay, either you're not gay, you're gay. You like gay people, you don't like gay people. You feel me? What else can I talk about? Oh, I guess I could just go to like the usual-ish, Rayboi. What up, Mike? How you doing? Hey, listen. Oh, real quick. I remember I was thinking of Sean. I want to do one of his jokes. He hasn't said it in a while, so it reminded me of your shirt, Mike. The fucking Diamondbacks lost. Your fucking audacity. You know what I mean? Couldn't win a single home game. Had to lose to the Rangers 3 times. That's ridiculous. So now there's a poor, in Burundi, there's this poor African village thinks the fucking Arizona Diamondbacks are the World Series champions. There goes the Sean right there, you know what I mean? But, okay, back to the regular scheduled programming. I am a first-generation American, so it comes with its perks, like good food, and that's it. You get your ass whooped a lot, like some of the white people in here, which is surprising. My dad didn't really hit us. It was my mom. Who hit you guys? My dad. Your dad? That's crazy. That reminds me of this book I read when I was a kid. A Child Called It. Yes, I read that book. Dude, that's crazy, right? That was autobiography, huh? Yep. That's a fucked up book. It's a real fucked up book. I don't know how to get away from talking about, child abuse. My mom hit us a lot, but we outgrew those punches real quick, Started hurting her. Started learning her fucking moves and shit. Yeah, dude, all she would do was just spam A, just fucking easy. My dad's been a mechanic for, my whole life. If he's been doing it for 22 years, I've been right there with him for 20, and I haven't learned a damn thing. I just know how to hold a light, and that's it. Even then, I fucked that up. and he'll yell at me. God forbid I get distracted, you know. Be like, look over here. What are you looking over there for? You know? And then I'm crying and shit. Why are you yelling at me? I thought you loved me. I hate when people yell at me. I'm a coward on the inside, you know. Whenever I had a girlfriend and like her parents would be like, take care of my daughter. On the outside, I was saying yes, but on the inside, I was like, if something's happening, I'm faster than you. It's over. I'm a coward. I am a coward. Major pussy. Major pussy. Damn, what was I talking about? Major pussy. Major pussy. Major. That's major pussy to you, sir. No, I'll end it with this. Thank you, ma'am. At ease. I had a finger up the ass once. Well, it happened twice. But I will tell you about the first time it happened. I was dating this white girl, right? White women are crazy. You know what I mean? White women are crazy. They'll eat your ass. You know what I mean? A black woman, a fucking Latina, any Oriental person will not eat your ass, but a white woman will. It's because ethnic food is crazy. It'll make you go to the restroom. That's why they know. White people be eating nothing but bland fucking carrots and peas, you know? They put fucking, yeah. Anyway, so I was dating this girl, and I remember reading something like this young man got like a prostate exam, right? And he got like really erect. And I was like, oh, really? And I consider myself a bit of an amateur scientist, you know what I mean? And I was like, let's do this little experiment. And she was like, she was down. And so I fucking flung my legs up like a little bitch. And she went in there. And let me tell you, fellas, you know, hey, listen. Fuck Viagra, fuck Cialis, bro. Just get a finger back there and you're good to go. You know what I mean? That's been my time, everybody. I appreciate y'all. My name's been Eddie Cruz. Keep it going for your boy, Sean McCarthy.
Just a finger back there. Let's hear Freddie Cruz. Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Eddie Cruz has a solution. He will come by and finger your butt. I'm 54. I used to have trouble getting a boner. I called Eddie. He comes over. He fingered my butt. I was ready to fuck my wife. So stupid. Eddie, I love you so much. You're amazing. Eddie Cruz, let's hear for that hot shit right there. He started doing stand-up here a while ago. He's like, do you have a show? I was like, yeah, we put him on, and we've had him back every month. We made him our resident. He's fucking hysterical, dude. Just fucking hysterical. He just talks about everything like so. It's like, oh, yeah, you know, just throw your legs back. Let him finger your butt. Like, it's just like normal. Yeah, I love that kid. He's amazing. Eddie Cruz, one more time. I love you. You're amazing. First generation American, Mexican American. Wait, I don't know. Where are you from again? New Jersey? First generation Jersey. I'm kidding. So stupid. All right. Moving forward. So, before I go any further, dude, we saw you on TV. It was so funny. You had your Halloween costume on, or turkey. Our Gold and Platinum member right here, Mr. Michael Tesfaye, has been coming to the show since 1952. All right, coming to the stage now. This next comedian, a friend of mine I worked with said, "Hey, my friend wants to do comedy." I was like, "Oh, tell him we'll put him on." And she goes, "Oh, it's not a him, it's a her." And I go, I don't misgender people. So whatever he, her, they, them identifies as, we'll put said alien on. I'm just kidding. So anyway, she's a super cool chick. I don't know if she's watching the download, but Tova, you're awesome. You're my favorite human, my favorite Swede. You check all the boxes. You're amazing. And she sent us, yeah, and so anyway, so I used to work with her. She was just a super cool chick, super human, really a great human. But she's like, my friend does stand-up. I was like, cool, tell her we'll put her on. And she's been coming back ever since, and she's fucking hysterical, and we find her extremely funny and delightful. Please put your hands together for Miss Shannon Brink.
Hey everybody, how we feeling? Whoa, disaster. Oh my Fuck. Okay. How's everybody feeling? Smaller crowd tonight, so let's have some fun. Let's get crazy. Let's get dirty. Let's get naughty. What can I get to? I know, my friend told me a couple days ago, she works at a retirement home, and she's like, you would not believe how much the old people are fucking. You would not believe it. She was like, STDs are spread in college and retirement communities, and that's how it's happening. Okay. They don't need no rubbers. What's going to kill them? Their heart, right?
STDs.
But yeah, so I was a weird kid. I'm an odd adult. I'm just weird in general. I got a lot of problems. And not like normal problems like the depression, anxiety. I got really, really bad eyes, like can't drive at night eyes. Astigmatism. I got a lot of tisms. Autism, that's another one. It's a spectrum. But I was originally, I was gonna tell you about my weird kid stories. Okay, so I had like warts that covered my whole feet. Like I'm talking my whole feet. And you're like, that's disgusting. Yeah, it was. And so I don't condone bullying, but like sometimes I get it, you know? Like I get it. Like you wouldn't bully this little girl. Like, and I was on the swim team, so I was like kicking up my feet, these warts, right? So we went to the doctor, and my mom's like, she has got to get rid of those. My white mom, she has got to get rid of them. They're affecting her whole life. Like that was the biggest crisis in the whole world. And they're like, we can't freeze these off. They'll multiply. And I'm like, I only have 2 feet. What's gonna happen? They end up going away on my feet, but now I got like genital warts or something. I'm kidding, I don't. My honey's watching. I do not. The tests are clear for that, right? For that. I also like didn't brush my teeth. I don't know. It was a whole thing. I thought that like Thin Mints, like that would suffice by the name, like Thin Mints. I was like kind of like carrots, how they make you like taller. If you eat too much, you'll get orange. I was like, okay, if I eat enough Thin Mints, I'm gonna be 1, thin, 2, minty fresh breath. So again, don't condone bullying, but you got this stank ass first grader with a breath of a dog. I don't know about that. I'm originally from Kirkland, Washington. So again, like Seattle, Washington, everyone's like so accepting and like loves each other. No. Anywho, from Kirkland, Washington. Any fans of here of Costco? You guys don't fuck with Costco? Oh, okay. Fair. Yeah, I know. I was gonna hand out rotisserie chickens to the whole crowd. Put them away. I was born in the Kirkland Costco. It came out at the meat section, 10 pounds, all head. I'm shooting out of there. My head was the same size when I was born to now. Didn't grow. Imagine that dog with a head of mine. That's basically what I looked like as a newborn. So I moved to Arizona in 2020. We just talked about it. Whoop, whoop. I was depressed in Seattle. Now I'm depressed but tan. It's totally cool. I look so sexy all the time. Nothing can get me down. But COVID, right? So I came here. I was like, wow, that sucks. But I work in IT sales. So software developer in the back. I work in IT sales because men over 40 love me. And the autism, right? It couples perfectly. The wives are like worried, and I'm like, don't worry, nobody understands the social cues here. Not a single one of us. We're flirting. I'm talking about cars. Love it. Love it. Shit, I had other things I wanted to talk. Oh, okay, so like, I'm white, so I didn't get hit that much as a kid, I guess, from Seattle. But the one time my mom did, and she told me like week after, like not my whole life, like, do not call me a bitch, okay? I don't like that word. So I didn't. I got up to 16, and I was a real see you next Tuesday, and I was like, you're such a bitch. She popped back, slapped me straight across the face. I said, heard, fair. I called CPS. She's in jail, but I'm kidding. Don't call your mama a bitch. Unless she's being one, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Some of these are new, so I'm like really glad there's like a couple of giggles. Because I thought that was going to go over like way, way worse than it did. And I'm like more unprofessional than Eduardo. Like normally I talk about my pussy lips up here. So it's like I got to check out. Oh, man. Okay. So let me get you on something. There's this show on HBO where it's dating. It's called Naked Connection. And they're showing like full schlong and dong on there, okay? Full schlong and dong. You see their schlong dong, roast beef and cooter lips before you see their face. And they're showing dong, like for real. If you guys should look that up. They're going to. It's gonna be their kink.
Showing dongs.
But I have had 2 micro penis experiences in my life, and I would like to say that I would have liked to know. Okay, I just wish someone would have told me before I got to that experience. Okay, why did anybody tell me about it? And if you haven't, or if you have one and you're in the crowd, don't worry. I think that my roast beef lips, if I put them in the right position, it would be longer than a penis. So we're right in the same boat, and I love you for who you are and what you represent. I also saw a tweet a couple weeks ago, and somebody, you can get Botox in your pee-pee. Sorry, I'm getting a little dirty. I'll say my prayers. But you can get Botox in your pee-pee, right? And some guy tweeted and was like, now that I have Botox in my pee-pee, in my dong schlong, I feel more productive. Men with bigger penises get more done. And I was like, what is the correlation here? Because that guy with the micro penis, he's a CEO. So, bullshit. But if you think that you would feel more confident with a bigger schlong, do it. I'm all for it, okay? Pro rights. And women, when we're talking women's rights. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a shit. Add sexism to the tisms. Okay, I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about, and, I just can't really decide. Okay, last thing I'll say. It's my tagline, it's my thing. I know I've been joking about my roast beef lips, so this story is really important to my evolution. I got a couple of rules when you take psychedelics, okay? Be with people you like, hopefully. Wear underwear is probably the biggest one, okay? And you're like, why? Why not just wear underwear every day? Shut up. Grow up. I don't need to listen to you. I do what I want. I let it hang. If I'm in a dress, they're coming out. So I'm in this little mini dress, and we decide to, take a little acid, whatever. We go over to my friend's house. I'm dancing. We're dancing because, music's on. My skirt's coming up, right? I'm not wearing panties. Her roommate comes up to me mid-party, and he goes, Shannon, you have the tightest, smallest, littlest pussy lips I've ever seen in my whole life. And you're sitting there, kind of offended. But then I was like, you need to tell everybody about that now. Because I have, the whole penis thing. So, So if you see anybody around and they're talking about me, you can introduce me as Shannon Tight Pussy Lips Brink. Thank you. That's all I got. Do da do da da do 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 is da da boo da 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 dee da do. Whee!
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shannon Brink. Let's hear it for the lovely and talented Miss Shannon Brink. We really do just have the best comedians here in this place. We always have the best. So wonderful. Michael will testifies. All right, Shannon Brink, one more time. Let's hear it for that young lady. Yes. Shannon Brink, you were number 3, so I'm off to number 4. Oh, I know who I'm on. I was completely forgot who I was bringing up right now. Son of a bitch. Don't smoke peyote in the bathroom with a guy named Stan. Anyway, Stan's in the bathroom giving peyote hits. All right, listen. Coming to the stage right now, this next hot shit just flew back into town from New York. He was bouncing back and forth all over the United States, performing stand-up, and he's got the highly acclaimed Hangman show, where if you're not funny, they literally will hang you. So I don't know what the hell that's all about. And apparently they've been hanging more blacks than whites. So I can't vouch for his show. Maybe he'll want to explain himself. This is the worst introduction ever. I'm being such a wise ass. He does have a show called Hangman. It's like the game Hangman. But, you know, if your joke doesn't do good, they draw a body part, and then if you bomb, you get hung and whatever. I guess, do you kill them? You better have killed them at the end, at least shoot them. They usually kill themselves. Good, thank you. They fucking better. But, no, seriously, he does it basically every, like, mic drop and Stir Crazy and probably the House of Comedy, him and Mason Spina. Fuck, I said it right, yes. I don't know why I'm forgetting everyone's name. But, and he went to New York and performed at a comedy festival and took his Hangman show there. But my point is, he's all over town. He's got a hip new show called Hangman, and he's also just a funny kid. So please, put your hands together for the lovely Mr. Aldo Campana.
Thank you. Hell yeah. It's never a simple intro with Sean, is it? It never is. It's just like, this guy's a Klansman. Give it up for him. I did just come back from New York, and I'm very happy I came back just in time to watch Sean make out with his new dog. White people hit their kids, and they make out with dogs. That's what we learned today. This is a beautiful crowd. Dude, what's your name in the corner? I'm sorry. I've been stalking you. Sal, can you come sit up front, please? I'm gonna need you. Guys, make some noise for Sal. Oh, shit. Nice to meet you, Sal. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was kind of scoping you out. You look like a pirate, dude. You look like Captain Jack Sparrow, you know? Like, but thank you for coming up. Sal, look, here's the truth, bro. I just got back. I got a bunch of new stuff. And after I tell a new joke, I'm going to check on you. You're going to tell me what you think. Is that cool? You're going to rate the vibe of the room, right? Yeah. You're going to be our little vibrator. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm glad you met him too. So yeah, I came back from New York. New York's an interesting place, dude. One thing that I wanted to walk into random restaurants and try new things, but I forgot my wallet in Phoenix, so I didn't have a debit card. I only had Apple Pay. So I went to this shitty Chinese spot, and I was like, fuck, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay. They probably only take cash. And I was like, do you guys have Apple Pay? And they're like, yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Your menu's in Sharpie. How do you... That's like having a trailer park with a Ring doorbell, you know? Like, dude, focus on anything else first, you know? Like, back to our little vibrator. Sal, what are you thinking? Keeper? Make some noise for Sal, everybody. Come on. All right. I'm glad Eddie went before me so I could kind of know what the vibe of this room was. Yeah, my parents were illegal as fuck growing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. No, not anymore. They're citizens now. But it was kind of interesting. Thank you, Sal. Sal, you're very positive, bro. I thought you'd be more depressed, you know, because you're a pirate that lives in the desert. You know, just like... you're a great man. I love you, Sal. No, so my parents, you know, when I was growing up, they were always blue. They always went blue. They always voted for the Democrat. Well, they didn't vote. They just sat around and had a fucking opinion. They can't vote. But they supported blue. But the second they got that green card, dude, you saw the true colors. Like, it was like my dad was just like, and now that I'm a member of this great nation of the United States of America, gay people can't get married. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, no gay people in my country. I'm like, dude, it's been your country 2 weeks. You need to chill the fuck out. It's like, you know when you're going out with your homies, like your group of friends, and you invite your other friend, and then they kind of start being an asshole? It's like, dude, I had to argue to get you here. Can you shut the fuck up, please? Like, but it was interesting. My sister came out as gay when she was 17, And my parents, they didn't like it. They were shocked. They were devastated. I kind of saw it coming, all right? I fucking knew, bro. I knew the cargo pants weren't for the extra pockets, okay? It's for a big fat lesbo clit coming in. So parents weren't cool with it. They didn't like it, but I supported my sister. I supported her decision. I loved her, and it was great. It brought us closer together. That was amazing. It made me the favorite child. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. It was so sick. Dude, you can't do anything wrong. My parents, dude, they found out I was smoking weed. I'm 19, but I have a medical card. I have back pain from living at home. So, so my my parents caught me smoking weed. They found out I was smoking. They were so mad. But then they kind of thought about it, and they were just like, well, shit, at least you're not a queer like your sister, so that's pretty fine. That's me making fun of my homophobic parents. You guys can laugh. I'm a great person. It's kind of nice, though. Like, when you're the last straight child, I could use it for leverage. Like, if my parents were pissing me off, I'd just threaten them with some gay shit. Just, Dad, buy me McDonald's or I'll suck your dick. Like, just something. Or I'd just start acting like gayer and gayer until they said yes, I'd be like, Dad, can we get McDonald's? He'd be like, no. I'd be like, Dad, can we please get no. Daddy, please, can we go to Mickey D's? He's like, fine. And I'll be like, slay, I guess, right? Yeah, dude, but I genuinely supported my sister. I used to help her sneak her girlfriends out of the house, because we couldn't just say they were her friends. They were manly lesbians every time. Does anyone know what a 100-footer is? Okay, a 100-footer is when you can tell someone's gay from 100 feet away. These bitches were like 10 miles. Dude. Have you ever seen, we've all seen someone that's like distractingly gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine, but it's like when you're driving and a car zooms by you and they have like the red headlights and you're like, what the fuck was that? And then you kind of see and you're like, oh, that's fine, I guess. That's whatever. Sal, we'll let that one go. I'm sorry, Sal. I feel like I let Sal down with that line. Thank you, Sal. I'm giving Sal $1 after this. My point is they were clearly lesbians, bro. Clearly lesbians. Clearly. Who's that Pokemon? Jigglymuff. I could tell. But my point is I helped my sister sneak her girlfriends out, right? Like, she'd have them over. My parents got home early. I'd sneak Danny DeVito into my closet. She would go cause a diversion, And then when the coast was clear, I'd guide them through the back door safely to their Subaru/Prius. And I was Harriet Tubman for lesbians, you know what I'm saying? Just guiding the freed gays through the underground rainbow, Just fucking... And you know what, bro? You know what? I'm not gay, but I'm a gay icon. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't in the closet, but Danny DeVito was. All right? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Lesbians would have pumped their fist in solidarity if it wasn't in my sister. All right. I appreciate that you guys are fun, but I feel like you're 2 beers from saying the N-word, and I don't know if I'm not... All right, I've been Aldo Campana. Bye.
Hey, Joe and Aldo Campana, let's hear for that hot shit right there. That nice young man right there, Aldo Campana. And they just stopped applauding for you, brother. They went from he's awesome to fuck him. Aldo Campana, play it, please. Make it look good. And I do sometimes have the longest intros. You all right? But I am not a white person. I'm a Jew. I'm black turned inside out. So I hate white people. They smell like bologna. You feel me? Boom. Rayboi gets it. Okay, listen up. Yeah. 1 brother in here. 2 brothers right here. A half brother right there. 2.5 brothers. So stupid. All right. Stop fucking around. I got to get my shit together here. All right. That was 4, so we're on 5. I know what's going on now. All right. Coming to the stage now. And I keep forgetting who the fucking is next. Oh, and by the way, I'd like to give a big shout out to Sal. Sal, by the way, yeah. I did a movie with Sal a couple of years ago, and Sal came to a lot of the when we first started the show back up. Sal was here a lot in the beginning, and then he moved to Florida. And as soon as he moved to Florida, like hurricanes, like went right to his front door and through his house 18 times. He's like, I'm out of here. But Sal survived like hurricanes and death traps in Florida. But it's good to have you back, brother. Big shout outs. Big shout outs. All right, that's what I wanted to mention that to get that out because it was great to see him. It's been a minute, and I'm glad he's back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage now. Here's another cat that we thought was hysterically funny, and we've been bringing back as much as we can possible. He's just a wonderful human and very funny. Please put your hands together for Jimmy twice.
What's up, guys? So I had notes, right, that I had gotten together for some new shit I was gonna try. Guess where they are? Not fucking here. So we're gonna see how this shit works. How y'all doing tonight? My man, always in the front row, showing mad love, laughing whether we're funny or not. I fuck with it. So I had to take some screen time off, right? How many of y'all have to take some screen time off from your iPads, your phones, your computers? How many of y'all have to do that from time to time? You do have to unplug, right? Let your dopamine levels kind of even back out to what they normally would be. Because everything on the internet is not what it seems. Everybody lies, everybody wants to be something else. Nobody is their true self, right? Ultimately, people end up being two different people online because they don't know how to hide the self that they don't want to be, right? Like, you'll scroll through Instagram, TikTok, and you'll see dudes pointing guns at the camera. Money to the ear. Guns to the camera and money to the ear at the same time. It's like, now what the fuck is going on? Like, listening to Chief Keef and shit. Like what are we doing? Then you click on his page and his bio says, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Like, word, son? Your last 7 posts was Dracos, ARs. All that shit, you gonna fuck around and be a spiritual experience. Fuck around, it's crazy. And that leads me to another thing. Ladies, I don't know if you do this. I know that ladies love to take pictures of themselves and post them online. There's no way around it. There's no reason to lie about it. Don't be embarrassed. If you want to do it, do it. If you want to post pictures of you get a new bathing suit, right? You like the way it makes your ass look, makes your tits sit up right, makes your stomach look flat, like you've been working out, even though you haven't. Right? And you want to take some photos and you get the light just right, or it's the perfect time of day with the sun coming through the patio door, so you toot your little ass up, take that photo, post it, see how many likes you can get, right? Now, to the status quo, most people think, hey, if she's posted all these risque pictures, she must be easy to fuck. I don't feel that way. Not at all. I don't judge. Hell, all these niggas post pictures of guns and still get robbed. You're safe, ladies. Trust me. You're gonna be all right. So I had a birthday a couple months ago. Turned 43, man. 43, yeah. And what did my man Eddie say? You wasn't doing shit and just fucked your shit up? Yeah, bruh. Yeah, listen, I thought about going to the bathroom at night, fucked my whole shit up. Just thought about getting up. Whole shit just kratatow. Whole back spasm, just thinking about getting up to go piss. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean, stop it. But getting older is fucking crazy because you start to appreciate shit that you didn't appreciate before, right? Like now, I really, really appreciate fresh air. Like opening up a fucking window. Look at him, that's your shit, ain't it? You probably tell some kids to go fix some shit up and clean some shit up in the backyard too. Yeah, that's the way it goes. But I love the naps. Naps, nigga. Listen, I would pay for them now. Like cash money. Swipe my card, whatever. I would pay for a nap. But the one thing that I like about getting old more than anything is credit cards. Listen, I didn't grow up in this life of having access to credit cards. So when I was able to get one, and I saw the game that was being played, you spend money, you spend fake money, and get points that you can spend, that you can use for other shit that costs real money, with the fake money that makes more points to get more. Are you serious? You're never spending any real money. I see how y'all do it. I see how y'all get down. It's amazing. I walked into the grocery store with my credit card, and I'll tell you, I felt like I should have been talking with a British accent. After seeing all those peasants go first with their debit cards. Get that shit out of here. Do you want to donate to St. Jude? Yeah, they're going to ask you that. Because you got a debit card. You're not going to ask me that shit. Debit card, put in your PIN number. They're not going to ask me that. I'm not going to have to do that. You know what's going to happen for me? Swipe and go. That's it. I'm the fuck out of there. You got to stick around and ask for a receipt. Do you want it in paper or email? Oh, put your email in. No, your email doesn't work. Use your phone number. Is that the right phone number? Because you got that fucking debit card. Bums. I'll work on that one, guys. I'll work on that one. I like that setup, but I'll work on that one. What else is going on? In Florida, a young lady broke into a young man's house to suck his dick. Y'all ain't even laughing because I said Florida. Fucking nuts. Can you just think about that? Nah, that ain't the head you want, Sean. I'm trying to tell you. You know why? You know why? Because after she broke into the house to suck my man dick, my man pressed charges. How? Why would you do such a thing? That's stupidity at its finest. Stupidity at top tier stupidity. And before I go, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. This is just another example of top tier stupidity that I happened to encounter one day going to the Wendy's drive-thru. Now, I know everybody goes through the drive-thru, right? Everybody goes through. It's such a benign thing, you don't even remember the encounters of going through the drive-thru because the shit happens so often, right? You go, you get your burger, you get your fries, you pick up your soda, boom, you're out of there. You don't even think about it twice. I had an encounter at Wendy's that made me rethink my take on humanity and how we should treat each other. Oh my God. Stupid is as stupid does. Pulled up to Wendy's. Thank you for choosing Wendy's. Can I take your order? Yes. Let me get a Baconator, add lettuce and tomato, medium, with a Sprite with light ice, please. Okay, you want a Baconator with lettuce and tomato, medium, and a Sprite with light ice? Yes, a Sprite with light ice. Okay. And she has this confusion when she says my order back to me. Like there's something that she can't comprehend in the order that I gave her. No fucking clue why, right? I'm trying to figure it out myself. The only thing I can come to conclusion is, damn, the fucking ice cream machine is broken, or they ain't got no cheese, or some goofy shit, right? I pull up to the window. She says, okay, your total's gonna be $14.78. God damn, that's a lot for the small meal, but all right. And I got your Baconator with the lettuce and tomatoes. I got your fries, and you said medium, and you said you wanted a Sprite with light ice? Yes, I want a Sprite with light ice. We only have regular ice. We don't have light ice. Listen, I didn't even get my drink. I just pulled the fuck off. I wasn't even sure I got my card until I got around the bend. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being that stupid? See, look, you're disappointed in humanity too. I didn't mean to do that to y'all. My bad. But you done seen some things, right? You'll be all right. It's these young ones that got to deal with this shit now. They got a whole lot of living with that. And they call me Jimmy, y'all. Give it up for your host, Sean McCarthy.
Hey, let's hear for them. Mr. Jimmy. Yeah, right there, Jimmy twice. Jimmy, let's hear for it, please. Put your hands together, make some noise. Jimmy twice. He's got like 2 Jimmys. Jimmy squared. We are down to our last 2 comedians, and I'm going to do 45 minutes, and then we're going to get them out here. Just kidding, so stupid. Who's that? Mike? Oh, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone keeps leaning over to these nice young people right here and going, and like they're the oldest people in the room, and I'm like, I'm probably within like 5 years of both of you, for Christ's sakes. This is Botox, fucking fake hair, lipo. I'm fucking stretching all this back. I'm 79 years young, folks. This is all surgery. I'm just kidding. So stupid. I will be 55 in December. I'm so excited about that. Yeah, I know. Because I can still touch my toes, and I've seen some of these young fucks. They're out of shape. They can't breathe. I'll still fuck them up, dude. This younger generation, I'll fucking all. Boom! Just fake a punch, and yeah. The younger generation's great. You can just walk up and drop like fucking the F-bomb or like an N-bomb, and they just cry. You know what I mean? He said F-A-G. And just they lose it. You know what I mean? My ears, it's over. You just say a wrong word, and they just cry. It's great. You ain't got to punch them, these fucking pussies. They don't know like my man over here who was in fucking Nam, up to his ass in rice patties, so you pansies. No, I'm just kidding. So stupid. Sam Kinison from fucking. Okay. All right. I was in Nam 2 years ago at my sorority, and we did good work there. My girls and Shannon Brink, we all got together. My little lady Sun Devils, 2 in the pink and 2 in the pink. I don't know what that means. This is so stupid. Fucking. God damn, I'm out of my mind. All right, geez, we got to get to. All right, this hot shit coming to the stage now. There's Lamar Mitchell, who is, and then there's fucking our favorite Mitchell right here. Lamar, if you're watching, you better get your shit together. I'm only talking shit because he's not in the room. His cousin Lamar Mitchell Jr. is the nicest guy and very funny, and also does a bunch of shows all over town. But they were here both the same night, and we met Rayboi Mitchell through his cousin Lamar. So I always joke with Lamar, he's funnier than you, bro. But then guess what? It's true. Don't tell Lamar I said that. I'm looking at you, Lamar. I'm just kidding. We fucking hysterically find this guy hysterically and dearly love him from the bottom of our heart. We love all Mitchells, but we love this one the most, Mr. Rayboi Mitchell.
Hey, guys. I got a blunt right here if you want to light that up, sir, and pass it around the room to everybody. Make sure he get it. Make sure he get it. What's up, Buffalo Soldier? That boy got the dreadlocks in the building. I thought Jamie was gonna hit on this earlier. I thought the black guy was gonna notice. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Sean had the dog kissing the fucking microphone on stage, and that's white people shit, Sean. I eat ass, but I don't kiss dogs. I don't kiss dogs. Shout out to Shannon. This is my first time seeing her set. Great job. Shannon did great. She really got me because I was looking at my phone, and all I heard was, "We don't need no rubbers." I thought it was my mama in the building. Like, that sounds like a black woman in a 1970s movie. We don't need no rubbers. She said, "Fuck the R." I like, hey. We don't need no rubbers. I fuck with that. I don't know why, but off that one moment, we bonded forever. A little about myself. I'm the oldest child, and I grew up, me, my mom, and my dad, we grew up in a studio apartment, so I pretty much knew when I was having another sibling coming. Like, I knew. Yeah. You guys were up at night watching Real Sex on HBO. I was watching Real Sex right in front of you. You know, I knew I was going to have another sibling. It takes a while, but she gets it now. She gets it. But I knew I was going to have another sibling because, like, my mom sounded like Shannon. Like, we don't need no rubbers. Yes, Mom, we need the rubbers. We need the rubbers. Is Savaan still in the building? Is he still here? He left, but I understand what Savaan is saying because I also fell out other on applications. Mainly because I really need the job. Rent is due on the 1st. I need the job. I don't want to put black and leave it up to the quota like, you know. Maybe they already met the quota for that month. No, I need other. Based strictly off merit. Eduardo, great set, brother. Great set. You're first generation Mexican? American. So I didn't get it. I was confused. I was like, what the fuck? He's not the first Mexican. He's definitely not the first Mexican I've ever seen. He's not the first. First generation American. I was confused. I was like, he's the first? What? He's the first one? He's young. Okay. I like Eduardo. I love Eduardo. Every time I see him, I love him. He reminds me of my former weed dealer. Yeah. My favorite weed guy used to be, he was a dreamer. He was a dreamer. Yeah. No, like, he didn't have, like, good ideas. Like, he was a first generation American. It takes a while, but I'm fucking hitting him. You just gotta catch him. I'm fucking throwing him. Sheesh. I think we can all learn from different cultures. Yeah. Like, I think you guys can learn from black people. If it's, as a black person, if I can teach you guys anything in the world, roll that fucking blunt wherever you are. Don't wait till you get home. Roll that fucking blunt, okay? Y'all didn't see me, but I was in the back rolling that fucking blunt. I think we can, it's a prop. It's actually real weed, sir. You're going to see after the show. You're going to see after the show. It's real weed. I'm telling you, I roll up anywhere. I learned, my grandmother told me that. My grandmother told me. She would be on my ass like, roll that fucking blunt. Like, Grandma, we're in the church right now. The pastor gonna hit the blunt after we light it. I smoke a lot of weed, but I'm glad that I don't have to buy weed off the street anymore. I'm glad I can just go into the dispensary, buy weed like an American legally. But I don't know if you guys know, but I went to the dispensary and I left with something I was not expecting to leave with. I went to the dispensary for weed and I left with an 80-year-old girlfriend. I don't know where all these sexy old people come from, but they be at the dispensaries, yeah. I love it. And our relationship is so easy. Like, her sex drive is fucking non-existent. All I have to do is listen. All I have to do is listen to her talk about things I don't give a fuck about. Like gas prices in the 70s. And some guy named Jimmy Hoffa. She loves to talk about Jimmy Hoffa. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he is. But she wants to talk about Jimmy Hoffa. But I realized having a sugar mama is easier than having a sugar daddy. Because having a sugar mama, your ears gonna hurt. But having a sugar daddy, your ass gonna hurt. You know. You know. Speaking of hurting assholes, I was a Boy Scout as a kid. No, I wasn't a Boy Scout. For that main reason, because I don't know if you know, but like black parents, they easily know where the molesting is going to happen at. I don't know, but they have a sixth sense. I wanted to be a Boy Scout so fucking much as a kid. And like my daddy just would not sign me up for that shit. Like, he would not sign me up. It's not really a punchline for that, it's just thank you. I want to thank him. Like, I don't have a lot of trauma. I avoided a lot of adult trauma just not being a Boy Scout. Staying at home playing 2K, it really does help. It really does help. I have 3 kids. I have 3 kids. Yes, I make a lot of bad decisions, guys. A lot of bad decisions. Like Shannon said, we don't need no rubbers. Shannon, I should have used the rubbers, Shannon. I should have used them. But I don't, like the hardest part about being a parent is, I don't know if they my kids all the way. I don't know if they're my kids because I refuse to get a DNA test. The only way I am going to get a DNA test is if it's sponsored by a judge or Maury Povich. That's the only way I'm getting a DNA test. Like in my family, the DNA test is taking your kid to the family reunion and holding them up like it's the Lion King. Your grandmother knows if that's her baby or not. She knows. She's in the back like a gladiator attendant, like, ah. He got your daddy ears. He got your daddy ears. That's one of ours. That's one of ours. It's fucked up. The main reason I question my children is my oldest, my son. I don't know, but if you guys can see the fucking dick on this 2-year-old, it didn't come from me. I promise you, it didn't come from me. Because I knew I wasn't going to have a penis I would be proud of a long time ago. Long time ago. I was 13 years old. Me and my dad had the birds and the bees conversation. He gave me the conversation, and he gave me a condom to go try on. I went to the bathroom. I tried the condom on. He asked me, how did it feel? I said, Pops, it feels good. I feel snug, like I'm filling this thing up. I can hear the pride swell up in his voice until I asked him, but are my balls supposed to be in here too? Because they are. So we had to downsize. But I like to consider my penis as something I like to call Disney dick. I like to call my penis Disney dick. My penis is like the frog in a Disney movie. My penis is the frog in a Disney movie. It doesn't look like much at first. But once you push your mouth on it, you're going to see what I'm really working with. Everybody, make some noise for your host and enjoy the rest of the show.
Rayboi Mitchell, let's hear for that hot shit right there. Hey, Ray, is this yours, Rayboi, your phone? Oh, there it is. Let's have it. Perfect. Rayboi Mitchell, very funny. Left his phone up here. Don't forget your phone, sir. You have to get on MySpace and tell the world you just killed. AOL Messenger, is that too old for you? I go home with my Commodore 64 and I just start, okay. There you, Oregon Trails, that's right. Trails, all right. Your last comedian of the evening is one of our regulars, and we think that she's wonderful and special. She's been our resident comedian, and she's been patiently waiting for her chance to destroy this room with her jokes. So stupid. She's a hot shit, and she's really wonderful. And she makes amazing bread, too, by the way, side facts. Please put your hands together for Julia Eyerly.
Wow, I didn't know he was going to out me as a homeschooler right away. A lot of you already knew that. The rest of you will learn that shortly. Any of you guys get on like Duolingo, those language apps? Yeah, okay. They're fun. They're a lot of fun, but they really give you a false sense of confidence. Like, I got on there and picked up a little Russian. I was so proud of myself. It's a different alphabet. I learned a 4-syllable word like Poniedelnik means Monday. So proud of myself. Give myself a little pat on the back. I get on the phone with my Russian language partner, and I'm like, fuck. I need a lot more words than Monday. Her Russian's really good. How long do I have to do Duolingo to learn Tuesday? Yeah, it's like a kid whose dad lets them win at basketball, and now they're trying to play against like the entire NBA. I have drastically overestimated my skills. Yeah, so fuck you, Duolingo. I think it's really interesting. You can tell a lot about a culture by what they teach you first in their language classes. like the Russian ones, like "Это не мое radio." That's not my radio. Just constantly, I'm not a spy. I swear to God, I'm not a spy. That's like lesson 2. It's not my radio, I promise. French is just a lot of stuff about cheese. Yeah. And then the German one, there's a whole section that all it's doing is teaching you how to conjugate telling someone that they're wrong. Das ist nicht richtig. That is not correct. Du bist nicht richtig. You are not correct. And so on and so forth. Yeah, so on and so forth. My family's German on both sides, so we always think we're right. And I am. But I found it interesting, like even Facebook knows that stereotype. Like I downloaded a podcast about German culture, and immediately I get a targeted ad from Facebook for counseling for OCD. Holy shit. I had somebody tell me once they visited Germany and they tried to park, and all these Germans come out screaming at them, and they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And it turns out they had parked 13 inches from the curb, and it's supposed to be 12. There were real live Germans bringing rulers out of their house to show how they had fucked up parking. And that's certainly been my experience. My dad sets the Thanksgiving table with a ruler to make sure all the plates are the exact same distance from the edge. But it looks fucking good. It looks good. Yeah. It's very OCD. You know, if you want to be wrong, that's on you. Yes. Accidentally started a Nazi rally. Like I can feel it. I'm like, I see how this happened. Like, we're arguing over which glass makes milk taste better. And like, we've been gone for several generations. Like, this could go south quickly. Yeah. My husband's family is a mix of various Scandinavian countries, which I never thought much of it. It's like, we're just a couple of white people, right? Until we go to IKEA. And it's a Scandinavian furniture company, if you don't know that. Okay. So we go into IKEA, and I'm like, holy shit. This is where his taste in furniture comes from. Like, why is it so square? Why is it's such a rectangle? Why is it so straight? Can you not put feet on anything? So boring. And then trying to plan anything with him, it's like trying to assemble IKEA furniture. Like, you don't have most of the information that you need, and random parts are missing. But he's cute, so you keep going back to IKEA. I call him IKEA boy. You know, just give me all the information that I need and all the parts that I need. So ridiculous. Okay. Well, that was fun. Why is it so rectangle? That's in my notes. It's ridiculous. I hate like standardized gender roles unless I get extra credit. Like, it's bullshit, but it's also pretty nice when you get credit for doing stuff just because you're a woman. It's like, if you know what a socket wrench is, people are just shocked. Can you imagine, like, if you're a dude and you can't explain what a socket wrench is, like, how much you would get bullied? But I have a socket set, so I'm like a fucking genius. And it is stupid. It's like, unless you're literally turning the socket wrench with your dick, I don't see how this is a gendered issue. Yeah. I am very much a feminist. It started with clothing. Like, I bought these jeans in the men's section because I'm done with not having pockets. I'm fucking done. Hashtag legalize women's pockets. But see, now I own these jeans, so technically they are now women's jeans with pockets. Look at this. Look at this. It's fucking awesome. I got a phone. I have my notes. When I walked in here, I had 2 sets of keys, but I didn't want it to look like I actually had balls, so I pulled those out of my pockets. I also started wearing suspenders sometimes. At first I was like, I don't care how it looks. And then I'm like, I've decided this looks cute. Like if somebody famous started doing it, it'd be cute. Yeah, it's whatever, it's fine. But I like to be like a subtle feminist. Like I don't usually talk about it a lot, like I just do stuff. So like in high school, I played drums, and I was at this really like conservative private Christian school, and all the girls are supposed to wear skirts on like chapel days. But the thing is, they didn't have any dudes that could play the drums as well as I could. So they had to let me wear pants so that I could sit there at the snare drum and play drums in their stupid little church service. It's like, I can either wear a skirt or I can play the drums, like your move. So I won. They let me play. Yeah. And then they tried to tell me to play quieter, and I've been getting louder ever since in every area of my life. So I started trying to eat healthy. First time I tried to quit eating cheese, I lasted 2 hours, which sounds like a lot. But I have a really bad sugar problem. Like it sounds like a joke and it's funny, but it's also not a joke. I had an office in a movie theater for a while, and they told me I could eat whatever I wanted from the concessions. That was a mistake. They wanted to raise my rent pretty shortly after that. Because I go down there, I like working late at night, it's quiet, the theater's closed, so I go down there and just go on these fucking benders with like Sour Patch Kids and Whoppers. Just like, one more pack. I can stop anytime I want. Just eat like, and then they had these homemade like Rice Krispie treats, so I'd eat like 4 of those, and then I literally fall asleep. I think it just affected my blood sugar. I get this crash, and I'm like passed out on the floor, surrounded by like candy wrappers. It's fucking ridiculous. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get a hold of this. This is not good. And so I decided, okay, I'm gonna start eating healthier. So I'm shopping for like real food, and all these recipes like, oh, just make something with honey. Boring. But I'm like, all right, I'll try it. So I go to Costco, and I'm looking at organic honey, and all of a sudden I'm like, how would they know? Like, honey's literally bee spit. It's based on what they're eating. So like, how the fuck do these beekeepers know if this honey is organic? Like, are they putting little ankle bracelets on these bees and tracking them? Oh, this one went and ate at the garbage dump. We got to put it in the regular honey. That's not going to work. They could just lie. Like, how would we even know? Electric fence, maybe? Like, that seems like that'd be a lot of dead bees. So, I don't know. I think they're full of shit. That's what I think. So the Unabomber died. I know. Ted Kaczynski. Ted. So he dies, and 3 people texted me, and they're like, yo, your boy Ted Kaczynski died. What the fuck? Like, I knew that I was writing a few jokes about the Unabomber, but I didn't realize people immediately thought of me when the Unabomber comes up. Really? Like, I heard about it from other people texting me. Like, I was getting personal family news. And then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, I do spend a lot of time alone. Like, I cut my own hair. I've got a landline and like an iPhone 6. Like if I get really sucked into a project, by the time I'm going out to the grocery store, I look like the Unabomber when they pulled him out of that cabin. It's like, I see where this came from. That's fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so I'll end on this. I'm almost 40, turned 40 in March, coming soon. Yes, thank you very much. Need some Russian textbooks for my birthday, please. It's not going well. So, it's not old, right? But it's old enough that, like, I'm not getting away with staying up all night anymore, like, visually speaking. Like, sometimes I'm trying to get ready, and I'm like, I think my hair's a little off. Like, I don't know about these shoes. Oh, no, it's my face. My face is the problem. I've spent as much as $150 on a moisturizer. Finally figured out it's cheaper to just rub money directly on my face. Which sounds disgusting, but the cocaine on the American Money Supply is so good for dark circles. So you'll give that a try and get back to me.
Hey, Julia Eyerly, let's hear for that hot shit. Yeah. All right, lock the curtains. We're going to talk about Trump and Biden right now for all... No, kidding. Listen up here, hot shits. There's karaoke next door. Thanks for coming by. Get home safe. And thank you very much. Thank you. We do this every week. We'll see you next time.